Hello. This video is going to use the particle system to demonstrate a very basic wind tunnel situation in the urban setting. So basically it will show how particles gonna be blown by the wind unaffected by the building form and orientation. So first of all, we create a particle system. So under the particle systems, we go to super spray and we create that in the viewport because the wind doesn't really blow from bottom to top, so we rotate it around, rotate 90 degrees to the x-axis and 90 to the z. So now basically the wind kind of blown from here to there, and if we turn on the play, you can see the particle come out from the emitter. And now we can change the settings of the super spray to better visualize the situation. So we can have some spread, and if you want you can change the icon size as well. I personally prefer a small icon size so it doesn't really affect the view, or you can totally hide the emitter as well. So either way, to represent a particle, I'm just gonna display that with dots and increase the percentage to 100%. Also to extend the play, so I can sort of change the frame from -100 to 100. So the playtime just increased slightly longer. And as you can see, now we have sort of very basic visualization of particles being blown by the wind. If you want to extend the size, let's say, of your wind tunnel, then you can increase the value of the life, say to 100. So now the extent of the particle just increases a lot. But for this purpose, we don't need that much. We can just reduce it down a little bit, 60. Okay. So now we want to simulate how the particle gonna be reflected from a wall or any building surface. So we go to space warp and come down to deflectors. First of all, we create a basic deflector. So use that and just drag it on the viewport. Because we want as a vertical wall, so we just rotate it. Give it a 90-degree rotation. Actually, no. On a Y. Yes, and give it slightly an angle. Z-axis. And then now we can see the deflector being created. The next step is we link that to the particle system. So we just create a linkage. So use bind to space warp, click that, and click the deflector and drag it to the particles. And if we play it now, you can see that if we give this another color, you might be able to see better. Okay, let's play that. Now you can see the particles are being reflected by this deflector. But to better visualize everything, we can create a plane which basically represent a wall. So I'll do that and rotate the same angle of the deflector. Yes. So if we play that again. So you can basically say particles blown by the wind and hit the wall and then change the direction. So next step, we're gonna create a simulation of the urban setting. So it's a very simple one. So we basically are trying to represent a building with a box. So we create a box here. You can set the size if you want to create a realistic situation, but for this purpose, this one just showing a rough idea. So you can raise the height of the emitter a little bit to better visualize the situation. Let's move around the building as well. So now the particle is just gonna hit the wall and hit the building. So now we can create a new deflector. So we go to space warps, and this time we use the U deflector, which is gonna create a link between the building and the particles. So we drag that out, and we pick object, which is the building itself, and then we use the bind to space warp again and create a link with the U deflector to the particles. And if we hit play again, now you can see that the building is affecting the particles as well. Maybe it's not so clear, so I'll come down here to change the display. Fix. And also we need to set the bounce to 0. So now you can see that the particle is gonna be deflected from the wall, hit the building, and then goes around the building to the other space. So right now we can use this to play around the situation. And if we move the building away a little bit, keep playing. So now if we want to say how different building form or typology is going to change the particle movement, we can simply come down here with a modifier, say a twist modifier, and change the building form. Yeah, that's okay. And then we can preview that different effect. So basically, this one just using the super spray and two different types of basic deflectors to simulate a wind channel effect. Thank you.